Created so many other successes, right? That's what really make us proud, and that that's what the candor meant for. mm, the candor itself, the name itself, it's honest, openness, and simple, and so that's where the dream started. They wanted to nurture the children, into global citizens. And they also wanted to aware of the community and that environment also. That's where the required. That's what I when I see um, U.S. and the other countries, Western countries, and India. That's what I see the difference. Wanted to make that gap, to fill that gap where we are, missing. That's where my dream started, and I wanted to. That now I see that dream has been, it's been reality now. That's the children growing, and they've been successful and into different fields. Yeah. Imagining, I mean, I've missed something when I was in schools those days, those days were very limited. When it comes to the education, it's limited to the teachers and the books. Now the way things are happening, the world is connected, and it's one click, you see the world. I wanted to, what I missed in my childhood, I wanted them to explore and give that opportunity to the children, where they can grow with the nature and see the world around. Because when 25 30 years ago, when you see, the connectivity was not like this, and so now the one travel also is connected with that new lot of that airline. There's so many of them. When those days travel itself is very difficult, now a lot of choices, and connectivity is good. And with especially with the technology, the world is connected now. Yeah, it's almost, yeah. The dream started 20 years ago. When I've seen the land, yeah, especially when I see the land, I just wanted to use for something where the nurture, the children, and to take them to, new heights. That's what immediate my thought was. It was like, those days it was not much, but just piece of land. Then I thought we can create this into, the new world where the children can have, happy life. So that's what the dream started. And, it's now I see that after 16 years, now that see the birds around, and rabbits, all the peacocks there, and then I see the nature connected with the, on the education. Most of the areas we can see that's openness, and it's open also. So it's been, journey is quite, initially it was tough because I was in US and traveling to India and coming very now and then, and missing family, and a lot of hard work, late hours. So that was a challenge. Now I'm very happy that now my dream, what I started with, now I see that it's a reality, and happy for that. When I see that one success where I started my journey, and I see the another success, many children has been been successful. I see that many of them already started their journey with the new startups. Some of them working in top 100 companies in the world. So some of the student has been placed one of the world most famous universities. So I'm very happy and proud that Candor has been done so much for them, and that's been one of the established brand in Bangalore. And it's been not only Bangalore, I see that now Candor is internationally recognized, that because a student has been placed, and it's been a very well established brand in Bangalore and the world now. So that makes me proud, and that credit goes to each and every one of my staff, my family, and so they are with us since day one. I see that some of my staff with me for more than 16 years with me. That makes me proud. Yeah, it's quite a lot journey. Still, it's been missing, so that we still work hard and keep giving to the children whatever we could. So that makes me proud and happy also. Main thing is one of the main objective is the nurture the children, is the global citizens. That's what main objective. At the same time, I wanted to make aware of the community and the environment and the value system where now I see that many of them is missing. Wanted to give that value system to children wherever they go. They have to have that good foundation and values. That's what the main thing. When I see that, I make sure that even our curriculum has been incorporated that value system. So that values are very important, for anyone. Definitely, we have been in the industry for almost 15 years, and we have kind of a children from I think grade K1 to grade 12. So each one we have like grade 1 to 5. They call primary year program, PYP. They start the workshop in the early age itself, where they can explore and innovate themselves, and there's no kind of books from the day one, so they can have a lot of choices. Even we have a choice in the grade 1 to 5 also. They can explore, what are the new ideas. They can see what is good for them. So we have a lot of choices. So in the early age itself, they can select what they want, what to explore. I think that's where the Candor, makes a difference. We have a lot of, children from different parts of the world, and they have different backgrounds, and so all of them, they come with a uniform where they see that all of them are same. They don't have any difference in their so that's where they connected with the staff. Also, we have a staff where we really check their backgrounds, and also we pick them with a lot of respect. And so that's where the staff comes from, our teachers. So even children also have that bonding and connectivity with them. And there are a lot of open door policy where they can go and talk to them whenever they want. There's no kind of teacher-student bonding. It's kind of the family. That's what the Candor makes really difference. Yeah. Orders we normally take from little age 10 years, maybe other sixth grade to 12th grade, where they come from. Some of them expats, some of them come from different parts of the India. So they have a good mix of boys and girls. We have provided them all kind of infrastructure where they get up in the morning with the yoga, then go with the swimming. A lot of activities in the campus. They can have kind of a good continental food where they can have a choices. So the journey is where what they miss at home, right? So definitely we want here provide them all kind of facility where we have 20-acre campus. They can come with all the nature. So they really have good time here, and we always team is there to support them. So that's quite a lot of journey we have done in last 15 years. One of the main thing is when I look back, right, when we were children, those days we don't have a choice. When I went to US, I see that, there is a lot of choice. When I see the universities, the big, huge campuses, and there are a lot of, students around, there are a lot of nature connected. So when I thought, why can't we give that to the schools? I see universities here, the big ones, but these campuses are very small, and it's, kind of within city. So just wanted to have that kind of university experience where children can have a lot of choice and connected with the nature, and they can grow with the nature. So that's the main one of the thing where I missed in my childhood. I just wanted to give that kind of experience for my children. All the children in the Bangalore, and surrounded by Bangalore, especially know about Bangalore. So it's a lot of diversity and just. Yeah, so definitely the Bangalore, I thought the right place, and good weather and good connectivity is internationally known. So I think that's where I thought Bangalore is a good place for the children to explore. It's where I studied here, so I have a good roots in Bangalore. So I thought it's a good place for the children, to have a very quality education where they can explore, and they can imagine how that world is around, and Bangalore is a place we can see a lot of expats and is very well connected. So that's what Bangalore I thought is in India is one of the best place to give quality education. Most proud of, one good thing is Candor has been established and been one of the good and top schools in Bangalore landscape. And when I see my children are studying in one of the top world, 100 universities in the world, that makes me proud and very happy that on some of the children I see that they have given a lot of employment to other lot of their colleagues and so many things in their journey, and a lot of them are successful in their career. So that makes me proud. And when it started in 2011, Candor was just the baby. Now see that grown up, and now Candor has been awarded from Forbes magazine, and a lot of awards they got it in last 15 years journey. So that makes me proud. And where one person started with the vision, now Candor has been there in industry and has been well established, and many people are aware of Candor now. So that makes me proud. And whenever I see that this Martin Luther King, he says the what can one person can do, then I see that now one person can do so much after seeing my example. That's what makes me proud and happy that even my children can do so much. When we are in schools, we don't have kind of exposure. For my kind of schooling, I have done this much. The children in the Candor, they have so much environment and so much surrounded by so many expats and good nature, so they can do so much. As Candor name itself says, openness and honest. That's what I want them to have, the good values, so that wherever they go, they know that name. They see the where you studied, right? When it's Candor, so that I wanted them to carry for their life. That's what name also. It's kind of go with the IB vision, openness and open-minded. So I think that's where I wanted my children go with the good values. The main motto is nurture children into global citizens, and at the same time they should be aware of that community and the environment. And one of the main thing is they should respect the teachers and the elders, and they have to follow the principles. That's the one of the main objective and the motto also of Candor. Dream is, I think already we have very successful in Bangalore, then we wanted to expand. So 5 years ago we have started one more school in Tirupati, which is very well connected to the Bangalore and other cities in India and Andhra Pradesh. So we wanted to give more opportunities for their children in Andhra Pradesh also. We have started the school 5 years ago. It's kind of a day and boarding school, and we see a lot of children from different parts of the state. And we're expanding in Bangalore also. We're opening 2 more preschools, one in Electronic City and one is in Sajapur. And we're planning one more school in North Bangalore and one in Hyderabad. So we keep expanding and wanted to take Candor into new heights. Candor definitely, many schools they just focus only on academics, right? Candor I wanted to make something different where along with academic, wanted to provide more kind of a leadership where they can go wherever they go and stand that, I'm from Candor, I just wanted, something different. That's what we nurture them from the early age itself to have that confidence on them. That's what I see the difference from many other schools to Candor.